Hi Virgo. So there could be quite a lot of decisive or dynamic activity for you, depending on where Mars is and which degree of the sign you were born on. Both Venus and Mars are in these extraordinarily long transits and going to be sharing the stage with Jupiter for some of that time. That's starting from, and that Venus and Jupiter together are really expansive, friendly, sociable pair. Venus is going to be bringing you good vibes, and that's going to be coming into your area of career and overall life directions. So it looks like there's going to be a lot of support there to help you with, steering you navigating your way, maybe in a different direction in your life, maybe not, but definitely just giving you that support. And also it could mean that more doors could be swinging open for you, and it's likely that you will be promoted or appreciated more by others, and that could be in a professional sense or in your personal life, and just getting, as I say, more support for your general goals and aims and plans. Mars will be staying in your sign too, and so there's going to be a lot more hustle and bustle, a lot of decisive kind of activity, maybe, whereas before Mars came into your sign, which happened in, for some of you, a love relationship could really start to heat up with Mars in your sign. It's an extraordinarily long transit, dynamically activating your energy, your vitality, your push, your drive, your urge to get ahead with things and to accomplish and achieve. And it could mean that you get very physically active, and some of you could be, working out, or, jogging, or really getting very physically active, or maybe, that's thrust upon you because you need to have the stamina and the energy to step up to the plate in whatever way is demanded of you, you see. And it'll be this prolonged period where there will be these demands on you, so it's best to be looking after yourself, really, because that's something you do very well for others, but you don't do very well for yourself sometimes. Do you, Virgo? Anyway, you might sometimes feel it's necessary to push yourself beyond your limits because the situation just seems to demand it. But just don't make it a habit of overdoing things. You know how foolish that is, and you would be saying these same words perhaps in a different way, in a different accent to somebody else. Look after yourself. But you can really make a great deal of progress during this phase and have quite an impact on others. Be ready to, as I say, take action, be a bit of a pioneer and a crusader as well, because the Mars energy really can deliver if you are in that frame of mind. It likes that sort of activity. It doesn't like sitting at home twiddling its thumbs, contemplating its navel, and if you do that, then for whatever the reason, then the energy can kind of back up inside of you. So just get active mentally if you can't get active physically, and you'll probably be working harder, getting things more the way you want them to be on practical levels, particularly when Mars leaves your sign. It spends around about 5-6 weeks in the next sector, and that's when you get this kind of basic practical stuff. Get into gear with all of that stuff, and also physical health and well-being even more. And there should be more opportunities for travel, education, teaching, guiding, communications of all kinds, media, spoken or written word, and other forms of creative self-expression. Also you being the disseminator of information, beating the drum on something, promoting something, and any kind of negotiation sort of situation as well. So it's a great vibration for that. It's a great vibration for broadcasting across a wider stage. in whatever way, whether it's over the net or through, writing, speaking in other ways. And some of you could be getting involved in publishing, being more politically active or aware, and getting involved for some reason with the law at some point or another, maybe just kind of knowing your rights on something, or it could be something else, and communications media, as I say. So your awareness and knowledge base can certainly be growing during this very expansive period, and there could be more travel coming in as well for you. Virgos born across the whole of the sign are going to benefit from this vibration. Now from the 12th of June, Jupiter goes into your career area, your overall life direction, as I mentioned earlier, with Venus, and that's going to be staying in there, the planet of expansion and abundance, staying in there until to go, in this or that or the other direction with your life direction, or with your master plan, or with your goals or ambitions and career, and in anything to do with the profession. And people are going to just show their appreciation to you more, and you'll begin to feel, I think, more established in your field, whichever direction you choose to go, whether that's in a personal sense or in a professional sense, and even be able to identify more what you do for a living, which would be good. Romantic liaisons, travel, foreign links, higher education, connecting with those at a distance, again could be part of the picture here. And you Virgos born until the 10th of December, or up to 18 degrees of Virgo, should be feeling this vibration mostly from June onwards. Saturn is continuing its transit of Libra until October the 6th. That means that you've got to continue to meet the challenge of the material side of life, basic stuff, practical things, and putting disciplined, regular, routine effort into those things. Also diet, nutrition, anything around finances, and setting things up there in the best way you can, as we all are trying to do that, and looking at maybe improving or increasing quality lines of supply, whether it's cash or vegetables. Gradually life becomes more comfortable through your sustained, patient, steady effort. And all of that's going to stand you in good stead further down the line. And also don't forget your inborn gifts, Virgo, because this is also the area about steadily, patiently, ploddingly, boringly even developing those, and getting more satisfaction about out of what you can do with those talents from the point of view of skills. It moves into Scorpio, and it begins a 2.5-year transit, coming from quite a good angle to your sun sign, a more opportunistic angle, and that challenges you to work more diligently at anything around education, media, communications, and to and fro in short distance travel, perhaps. It's a long transit, so these things will slowly unfold over the transit, but perhaps integrating a new understanding, an intellectual understanding, hence education, or maybe developing speaking, writing skills, people skills, and any other medium of creative self-expression, developing it steadily, but taking on maybe more in the way of deadlines and paperwork during this phase, and learning that perceptions aren't necessarily based in fact. They may not even be true, and somebody's truth isn't necessarily the truth. It's just their truth, which is their perception. You Virgos born up until the 1st of September, or with up to 11 degrees of Virgo rising, will feel this vibration mostly from October onwards. And Uranus, I'll talk about Uranus on side 2, so I'll see you there. And I wish you well, and I'll see you the next time.